The year 2006. A man is driving alone in the Australian desert. He stops to help a stranger on the road. Then, everything goes dark. He wakes up. No car, no phone, no shoes, no memory. Just desert. 71 days alone. How did he survive? This is Ricky Megee's unbelievable true story. And your English practice. Let's begin. It was early 2006. Ricky Megee was an Australian man in his mid-30s. He was driving across Australia alone. His route took him through the Northern Territory. This is one of the most remote places in Australia. The Tanami Desert is part of this region. It is a vast wilderness. Red sand, rocky ground, dry grass. The temperatures are extreme. Very hot in the day. Very cold at night. There are almost no people there. No towns, no roads, no help. Ricky was driving when he saw someone on the road. A hitchhiker. A person who needs a ride. Ricky stopped his car. He offered the hitchhiker a lift. This was a normal thing to do. Ricky was a kind person. He wanted to help. But this was a terrible mistake. Ricky does not remember what happened next. He thinks the hitchhiker put something in his drink. A drug. Something to make him unconscious. When Ricky woke up, he was lying in the desert. He was confused. His head hurt. His body hurt. He looked around. No car, no phone, no wallet, no shoes. Everything was gone. The sun was already very hot. The sand burned his feet. Ricky stood up slowly. He looked in every direction. Desert. 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 There were no roads. No buildings. No people. The first days were very hard. Ricky started walking. He hoped to find a road or a building. But the desert was enormous. Every direction looked the same. Red sand, dry grass, hot sun. He had no water. His mouth became very dry. His lips started to crack. Then he found something. A small dam. A dam is a man-made pool of water. The water was dirty and brown. It smelled bad. But Ricky drank it anyway. He had no choice. It probably had parasites, small organisms that make you sick. But without water, he would die. He also needed food. There was no normal food in the desert. No shops, no fruit, no animals to hunt easily. So Ricky started eating insects. Ants, beetles, caterpillars. He found them under rocks and in the sand. They tasted terrible, but they had protein. Protein keeps your body strong. He also caught small lizards and frogs. He ate everything he could find. The desert was not just dangerous because of hunger and thirst. The weather was also deadly. During the day, the temperature was extremely hot, over 40 degrees Celsius. The sun burned his skin badly. At night, the temperature dropped quickly. It became very cold. Ricky had no blanket, no jacket. He shivered through the cold nights. He needed shelter. Ricky dug shallow holes in the ground. He covered himself with branches and dirt. This kept him cooler during the day and warmer at night. He also found a piece of plastic sheeting. This became very important. He used it to collect rainwater when it rained and to protect himself from the sun. Every day, Ricky made marks on a stick. One mark for each day. This helped him stay sane. Sane means mentally healthy. Counting the days gave him purpose. It gave him something to focus on. Surviving the body was hard, but surviving the mind was harder. Ricky was completely alone for weeks. No conversations, no human contact, no news from the outside world. Some days, he felt hopeless. He didn't think he would survive. He didn't think anyone would find him. But he kept going. He talked to himself out loud, just to hear a human voice, even his own voice. He told himself stories. He sang songs. He counted things. He thought about his family, his friends, the life he wanted to return to. These thoughts kept him moving. He also made signals. He arranged rocks into arrows on the ground, pointing in the direction he was walking. He made patterns with sticks. He hoped someone flying overhead would see them. Nobody came. But Ricky didn't give up. He kept walking, kept eating insects, kept surviving. One day at a time. 71 days after waking up in the desert, something finally changed. A group of station workers were doing a routine job. A station in Australia is a large farm or ranch. They were driving across the land when they saw something strange. A movement in the distance. At first, they thought it was an animal. But as they got closer, they saw a man. A very thin man, barely able to stand. His skin was burned and cracked. His face was almost skeletal. He was waving his arms weakly. The workers rushed to him. They gave him water. They gave him food. They called for help immediately. Ricky collapsed, but he was alive. The Royal Flying Doctor Service came quickly. They airlifted Ricky to Royal Darwin Hospital. The doctors were shocked. Ricky had lost more than 25 kilograms. He was severely dehydrated, severely malnourished. His skin was badly damaged from the sun. But he was alive. After 71 days alone in the Tanami Desert, Ricky Megee had survived.
Ricky recovered quickly in hospital. Within days, he was talking and eating. The media heard his story. Journalists came from all over Australia. Ricky became famous overnight. Everyone wanted to know what really happened. Ricky said he was drugged by the hitchhiker, robbed, and left for dead. Some people believed him. Some people didn't. The full truth was never confirmed. But one thing was certain. Whatever happened to Ricky, he survived something almost impossible. 71 days in one of Australia's harshest environments, with nothing. Ricky later wrote a book about his experience. He called it Left for Dead. In the book, he described the desert in detail. The loneliness, the hunger, the fear, and the determination to survive. Today, Ricky's story is one of the most famous survival stories in Australian history. Now let's review 5 important words from Ricky's story. Number 1, remote. Far away from towns and people. The Tanami Desert is very remote. Number 2, unconscious. Not awake. Not aware of anything. The drug made him unconscious. Number 3, survive. To stay alive in a dangerous situation. Ricky survived 71 days in the desert. Number 4, dehydrated. When your body does not have enough water. He was severely dehydrated after 71 days. Number 5, determination. The strong will to keep going, even when it is hard. His determination saved his life. And that is the incredible story of Ricky Megee. 71 days alone in the Australian desert, eating insects, drinking dirty water, never giving up. What would you do in his situation? Could you eat insects to survive? Tell me in the comments. If this video helped your English, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Next Friday, a new B1 level survival story. Thanks for watching, and keep learning. See you Friday.